Malik is in California. There's my niece, Riri. Can I call you Riri? That's what we call you anyway. Hi, Riri. Thank you for joining. All right. Yes, from sunny San Diego. I love it. I love it. I love it. Thank you, Malik. I'm going to do better. I'm going to be a better sister and come out and see you. Okay? Hold me to it, and I know you will. Right? Morris, are you in North Carolina? Let me know where you are. Riri, where are you now? Riri just finished her naval training. She's in the Navy. Wasn't that a song? In the Navy?
I don't know that
In
song.
the Navy. Yep, that was a song. Hey, Riri. There's Latika Vine. She's in D.C. Hi, Miss Vivian. She's up in New York. Deirdre Swindell is in Virginia. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Crescenda Young is here in Metro Atlanta. Thank you for joining. I appreciate you. We're going to wait one more minute, but while we wait, I'm going to play my theme song. Who knows what my theme song is? Y'all know what my theme song is. It's I'm Blessed, Charlie Wilson. So here we go. I feel like I'm a DJ. I wish I had, on the mic.
Well, maybe one day he'll call you up on the stage.
I know. I keep asking y'all if you know Charlie or T.I. Let me know, and I'm there.
They did some type of ad on the radio this morning for him.
What?
I don't know. Like your favorite uncle's coming to Atlanta. We gotta figure it out.
Okay, we gotta figure it out so I can go see Uncle Charlie. This is my song. I just feel like breaking out in song when I hear this. I told you I listen to this every day on the way to work. It's what gets my mind right when I'm going to work because you guys know I work with young people. Gotta keep your mind right. Because if not, you will flip and lose it. But yeah, this is my song. I listen to it every morning on my way to work. Poor Imani is like, she's like, really? I'm like, whatever. You in my car, you gotta listen to it.
She probably listens to it when you're not around.
Because sometimes I catch her singing. So she tries to act. Oh, okay, Charlie, I'm sorry. I'm not gonna play too much. I don't want any problems with Uncle Charlie. He's that uncle that you like, don't make Uncle Charlie mad.
That might make him contact you, though. Then you have to talk business.
All right, good evening and welcome to the August 29th edition of Thoughtful Thursday with Credle Inspired Enterprises. Thank you for joining me this evening. So very happy to see each and every one of you. You all inspire me, you encourage me, and you also empower me because you keep coming back and keep giving me good, positive vibes. I love it. So thank you. Shout out to everyone who follows Credle Inspired Enterprises. I already told you we have Mr. Bacon here from California. We've got people from North Carolina, Virginia, New York, D.C. David, you're in the Midwest, right? I believe so. So we've got people all over the country. Actually, remember I had said that I wanted all to be worldwide. We have someone who watches in Ghana. Two people that have, yes. So I'm excited about that. So keep it going. Don't forget to like, comment, share so that other people know that we're here. We don't want anybody to miss out on this end of the week inspiration. And I know you're like, well, who is that? I'm going to tell you in just a second. Give me a minute. Just a couple of announcements this week. Please listen to listenvisionlive.com on Sundays at 3. However, they are on a hiatus right now, but they'll be back on September the 8th. And the name of the show is Sisters and Company Talk About It. Also tune in to Praise PowerPoints on Mondays with my good friend Annette Carnegie Gibbs. I got it backwards. She's Facebook Live on Mondays at 6. And then one more thing, if you ever need your car detailed and you're here in Metro Atlanta, I got the guy for you. He's young, he's mobile, and he's detailed. Get it? But he's awesome. His name is Lionel Mitchell of Level Up. So I'll give you his card. I have some of his cards.
Definitely,
I'll give you his card.
That was my weekend list.
Oh,
my car details.
He'll come to you. So. He will come to you. All right, so that's all of the advertising for this week. Because we have a guest, I'm going to skip some of the questions because I want to make sure that we get all of the knowledge and nuggets from Ashley. Ashley's young, but she knows a lot. She knows a lot. I'm so excited. Ashley is the CEO of Switch on God. She's my soror. We belong to the same church. She's my small business owner sister. I ask her questions. She'll tell you I ask her questions all the time. and she always takes the time to answer. So she's young, she's beautiful, she's smart, talented. The list goes on and on. Please welcome Ashley Taylor to Thoughtful Thursday with Credle Inspired Enterprises. All right, so welcome, Ashley.
Thank you for having me. Thank you for the opportunity.
Oh, I had to have you on. So, the burning question for a lot of people: how did you come up with the name for your company?
So, Switch on God, the name is actually my mom and my sister were riding to church one Sunday morning, and I told them probably the week before, I think I'm gonna start a business, and it just stemmed from. I'm very business savvy. I will give anyone in the world 120% just to help them get their business off the ground. And I started exploring, like, people have different gifts. Some people are artists. Some people can sing. Some people are public speakers. And my gift was using my business knowledge to fulfill God's plan. So, of course, my mom says silly stuff in the car, and then she finally yelled out, "Oh, God." Because, like the kids say
the kids do that. They do that all the time.
So the kids would say it all day. So I was like, they need to switch on God. So then we came up with the theme that, we do a lot of things purposeful. Like you go to work, you make sure you eat, you make sure you cook dinner, but do you always have God switched on in all those aspects?
Wow.
And I found that a lot of the times God only comes in times of trouble or in times of need when God's always there for you. So it's a commitment. It's almost like switch on God and keep the light on, keep him shining on your life.
Nice. What? I told y'all. She is awesome. She's the bomb. I told you. So with all of that going on, and then, you had to start thinking about it. How did you know, okay, this is it. I'm going to be a small business owner. Once you made that decision, then what came next?
Well, the focal point of the whole business is God and Christ and keeping that in the center focus. So he was in the driver's seat the whole time. And it's like I was just pushed to do more and more and more. I'm very inquisitive. I will research and figure out stuff and find new ways to make my business work. So once we got the name, I just really zoomed in on what do I want to represent? What do I want my brand to look like? Who am I? Who do I want to cater to? And I wanted to stretch beyond the church walls, really get the community involved, get us excited about Christ, get us excited about just wearing things that represent who you are. You got to express what matters.
So they can see your t-shirt.
Oh, so the shirt I'm wearing today is the...
There it is.
Faith that you will make it. Here's this way. So the big thing with our t-shirts is you got to express what matters. And I figured it's a conversation starter. Our brand is definitely a conversation starter. People want to know, oh, I like that shirt, and then you can speak to them. You don't have to push it on people.
Yeah.
Because you're expressing what matters to you, and usually it matters to the person you're talking to.
The funny thing is, I have the shirt in black, but of course also in red and white. We had to get the red and white. But and I was at the gym, and this lady was sort of like, I was like, why is she staring at me? Exactly. I know I'm not doing, But then she said, I like your shirt. Like you said, it's a conversation starter. And she was asking me about it. And so I said, well, you can go to the website. She's got it, but it was an opportunity for us to talk. And when I first told her the name of the company, she said, switch on God. I said, no. That means turn on the light. Let people know that he's there. So she was like, okay, I like it. So hopefully she went to your site and ordered something. That's the other thing, is that as small business owners, we have to support each other.
Absolutely.
We were talking before we went live about how sometimes people don't support you the way that they could. And I won't say should, I'll say could. Because I'd rather buy a t-shirt from Ashley because I know her, I know what she's about, I know what she's doing, I know where she's trying to go, than to just go buy some random shirt from someone I don't even know.
Well, that's a good point, because when I thought about t-shirts, most people try to tell you one of the negative things is, oh, that market is saturated, everybody's doing it, everybody's doing that. And I just thought, everybody doesn't wear the same shirt every day. You don't wear, most part, Nike every day unless you're endorsed by Nike, which are usually celebrities. You don't wear the same pair of shoes every day. So it's room for everybody to grow. And I think that's one of the biggest things. If you look in a store, everybody's not buying the same loaf of bread. You have different purposes. So with our t-shirts, they're very casual. You can wear it, like you said, to the gym. It's nice to dress up and wear to church. You could wear it to a community event. And you just have to have the mindset that, your brand can stand next to Nike, it can stand next to Adidas, because everybody has a purpose and everybody wants a different shirt. So you just can't get discouraged by things like that.
And I think that's really important that we make sure that we are encouraging. And so you guys know that's my big thing, is to encourage people. And, I've said this before. My mother used to always say, if you can't say something nice, don't say anything at all. If you don't want to buy, one of Ashley's t-shirts, one of my t-shirts, that's okay. But don't knock our hustle. Don't knock it.
And like your mom told you in the classic saying, you can't say nothing nice, don't say it at all. And that goes to being nice to businesses, even if you're not going to support monetarily. A like, a share, hey, this might look good on you goes a long way, because the small businesses, exposure is one of your biggest things you're going to fight back against. How do you get people to see your brand? And it just, word of mouth helps a lot, and just a like, a share.
And I think that's really important, the word of mouth. If you know that someone has a business, like Ashley said, if you don't want to wear the t-shirt, someone who does. Tell them, hey, look, I think you'd like that. So make sure you go out and support small business owners that you know. And that leads me to another question. If you could do it all over again, what would you do differently?
That's a good question. So differently, I would say I'm moving at a good pace, but for right now, I like that I don't have any business loans or anything like that. So I always tell my family, when we make this first $1 million, we don't have to worry about paying anybody. But I say differently, maybe, a lot of people plan out things. I'm very spontaneous, so maybe having more money saved. But I found ways to build capital to keep the business going forward and doing stuff that's manageable. But I really don't regret any of the steps I've taken, because I've been very paced with it, moving when God says move. Making sacrifices in my personal life. So small business owners don't realize that, but to be successful, you can't go out to eat. You might say, hey, the $100 I'm going to spend going out to eat, I could get a new product out on the shelf. So I think that's one of the biggest things, is your own personal sacrifice to your brand. It has to be something you wake up and want to do every day.
Right.
And every day I want to do it. And every day I'm waiting for the chance where I don't work my career job. And being an entrepreneur is the career that I have. So you got to have that passion.
And I think the other thing, and you touched on it earlier, say something to someone that that has a small business. Don't just, they're out there, and like you said, they might not support you monetarily, but pick up the phone and say, hey, just wanted to tell you you're doing great things, or, keep up the good work, or just say something so that the person knows that there are people out there who are supporting them, who are helping push them into their destiny.
And that is a great point, because like my recent photo shoot I did about a month ago, it was a small business photo shoot, but nobody knew that. I just went to people I know who were trying to start with small businesses, my makeup artist who did my makeup tonight, the lash artist, and I said, I just want to take pictures. They didn't know the behind the scenes was it was going to be a small business. So my big word to end 2019 going into 2020 is collaboration. Like tonight, it's collaboration. Two businesses, we can strengthen each other, and I think that's a big piece. A lot of small businesses, they want to do it on their own.
Yeah.
They want, I don't want to tell nobody my idea because they're going to take it, but two ideas can move things a lot quicker than your one idea.
And I tell people about that. Nobody can steal your idea because it's not meant for them. So what's meant for you, what's for you is for you. And no matter what, even if they like a recipe, y'all know I love to cook, and I think I'm pretty good at it. I know I am. But if you try to take a recipe from me, like you say, my friend, I just made a quiche for them. If they try to just make it and it's not their recipe, it's not going to taste the same.
Absolutely.
So what you have, what God has dropped into your spirit, your vision, that's why it's called your vision, because it's for you.
Well, that speaks to my new shirt, one of my favorite ones, the new one, the God's Vision.
Oh, yes.
It's God's vision. So I'm a person that does everything right. You say I need to do this, I'm going to do it. You say I need to file this, I do everything I'm supposed to do, but I was going off of my vision, what I think I should be doing. And finally, God just sat me down and said, "It's my vision for you." So it's just become God's vision. I mean, I love basketball. It's one of my passions. Steph Curry's one of my favorite players. So, you know, when the players do their little great passes, they do like tunnel vision. So I was
Steph
like,
Curry.
God's vision. Yes, God. I mean, Steph Curry really expresses... He expresses his passion for God no matter what medium he's in.
Okay,
and
that part, yes.
And that's what, like, our brand, like, no matter where you are, you can still have the light and switch on God. It doesn't matter where you are in your life. So I think he expresses that. So you know how you're waiting on Charlie?
Yeah.
I'm waiting on Steph Curry to tell me he needs a t-shirt.
Yeah, don't tell Steph I said anything bad. I wasn't saying anything bad about
it's
Steph.
just one of those things where you just look at the culture around you. You see what the kids are saying. You see who the people that are influencing kids are doing. And you make it something that they can express as well. So a lot of youth have been picking up the brand lately. I probably had like 5 or 6 when I go to vendors events, and kids are with their own money walking up and buying the product. And I'm like,
nice.
That's a good thing, because they're really consumers. They're buying stuff more frequently than adults most of the time.
And they convince their parents to buy. So that's really good.
And then how great of a feeling is it if your kid comes home with a faith-based shirt and you like, you know what, that's a conversation starter. You might not even know your kid's interested in the church or interested in getting to know God, and they pick up a shirt like that, and then this opens up a door where you can train them up in the church. So I think the brand does that as well.
That's good. Awesome. Oh, this 15 minutes goes by.
It does
so fast. I thought, oh my, I just looked and it's after 8:30. So what that typically means is that I have to have the guests back. So we'll have to have, but before we do that, I want you to can you give 2 business tips?
2 business tips. My main one, a philosophy I live by and my business is built on it, is show up like Good Morning America just called you. It doesn't matter if it's a person that just started a business 2 days ago or they've been in business for 20 years. Always respect the business or somebody reaching out, because just like it's your dream or your vision that you're trying to follow that God's put you on, it's theirs too. So I'm very supportive of small businesses. Even if I know personally I'm not going to wear something or I really don't have a need for it, I'll find a way to support them. So that's one big business tip. And number 2, you gotta be devoted 24/7 to your brand. You might not get sales, you might not get likes, retweets, reposts, but you gotta remember you're your brand at all times. And if you're not gonna support your brand or wear your brand and promote your brand, why would a stranger? So most of the time you'll see me in one of my t-shirts if I'm not at school. So anytime I'm outside of the workforce, I'm in my brand, because if I'm not gonna wear it, my family's not gonna wear it, why would I expect a stranger to wear it?
Those are really good. So, guys, we're going to have Ashley come back. And the next time she comes, that's what we're going to focus on. We're just going to do business tips, things that we can do to help grow our business and help support other businesses. Okay, well, that's it for this evening. I thank you, Ashley, so much for being here. And to everyone out there in Facebook land, may all of your goals be achieved in a most magnificent way, and may your light be a light. May your light be a beacon for others to follow. We'll see you next week. Same bat time, same bat channel. I love each and every one of you. Have a wonderful and safe weekend. This is a holiday weekend. If you're getting out there on the road, please be safe. We want to see you here next week. Thanks.
Thank you.
There we go.
It does go by fast.